Hello! In today's class, I have a fun 20-minute full body power flow with lots of opportunities for arm balances. If you have blocks, you can set them at the top of your mat, and we'll start our class today in downward facing dog. And take about 3 to 5 breaths here to land, any little movements that you need. And maybe think about spreading your fingers out wide, try to keep the weight even, grounded through both hands. Soft bend in the elbows. Can you release the shoulders away from ears? About 1 or 2 more breaths. When you're ready, on your next inhale, right leg will lift. Find a 3-legged dog. Maybe bend your knee, suck your hips, any little movements here through this side. And then on your next exhale, we'll crunch in knee to nose. 2 more times. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Again, inhale, 3-legged. And this time, knee to forehead. Can you press the floor way round through the spine, draw the belly in, and carefully foot between the hands, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lift you up to standing. A few breaths here, root down into the feet. And take another full breath in. Can you reach up through the fingers? On your exhale, soften shoulders, maybe sink the hips a little deeper. 1 more full breath in. On your exhale, we'll take a modified pyramid pose. So straighten the right leg, sweep the arms back to airplane as you lengthen the chest forward. Flowing here, so as you inhale, re-bend into the front leg, find that high crescent lunge, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid, sweep the arms back, lengthen the chest forward, straighten the right leg. 2 more times. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, modified triangle, sweep the arms back. Again, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep it back. This time we'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Maybe explore a little back bend as you take the gaze up and back. And on your exhale, we'll plant the hands and step it back, chaturanga, high to low plank. And take a breath into upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Full breath in. Full breath out. This time we'll inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, crunch knee to chin. Breathe in, sweep it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to forehead and pause. Holding here, can you draw that left line a little bit closer, round through the spine? And carefully place the foot, heel, ball, toes, high crescent lunge, ground down as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath here to land, root down into the feet. And then when you're ready, we'll take that little flow, modified pyramid, straighten the left leg, sweep the arms back to airplane as you lengthen the chest forward. 2 more times. Inhale, re-bend into the front leg, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, sweep the arms back. Last time, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out, sweep the arms back. High crescent lunge, inhale. This time, maybe exploring that back bend, so press into the legs so you can lift up and out of the heart. And then when you're ready, exhale, plant the hands, frame the left foot, step it back, high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Full breath in. And empty the breath out. Again, Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Adding on your next inhale, right leg will lift. This time, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, knee comes across to left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged. And carefully, high crescent lunge. Can you place the foot between the hands? Inhale brings you up to standing, high crescent lunge. Right, 2 times modified pyramid. On your exhale, sweep the arms back, straighten the right leg, lengthen the chest forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge, sweep the arms up overhead. On your exhale, modified pyramid pose, straighten the right leg, sweep the arms back, we'll hold here. Soft bend in the right knee, think about drawing the right hip back, belly in. And then see if you can reach the collarbone forward as you lengthen the fingers back behind you, shoulders away from ears. Here's the change, standing split or toppling tree. Strong on the right leg, left toes begin to lift as we dive the chest down. You can ground the hands or maybe keep them back to airplane for a little extra balance challenge. 2 more breaths here. You can choose to stay or add a Shiva squat. Bend your knees, left knee taps the right calf. Inhale, lengthen back up. One more time, exhale, Shiva squat, bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale, lengthen up, standing split or toppling tree. And take another full breath in. Low runner's lunge. You can plant the hands, maybe fingertips graze the mat, bend into your right leg, touch the left toes down. This time we'll add a twist, left hand down, right fingers up towards the sky. And take a breath here in the twist. Can you re-engage the legs and then reach a little more through the right hand, stack right shoulder over left. Your choice, stay here. Option for a side plank, bringing that right leg up and over. Wherever you are, see if you can press down. And then maybe bring the gaze up past the right shoulder. If you're in the side plank, can you maybe lift the hips a little higher, squeeze through the left side. And take another full breath in. On your exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Breath into upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe in and empty the breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. Other side, inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, sweep it back. Your knee comes across to right tricep. Breathe in, 3-legged. On your exhale, can you carefully, foot between the hands, high crescent lunge, inhale, brings you up to standing. 2 times will flow through that modified pyramid. On your exhale, sweep the armpits back, straighten the left leg, lengthen the chest forward. One more time, inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, modified pyramid, holding here. And then take a pause, see if you can press a little more into the left foot to square the left hip back. And then send the hips back as you reach the chest forward, peek over the top edge of the mat, keep the belly drawn in, core engaged. Here's that change, standing split or toppling tree. Press down strong into the left leg. Right toes begin to lift as you melt the chest down. Option to ground the hands, maybe sweep the arms behind you. 2 more breaths here. Option to add the Shiva squat. On your exhale, bend your knees. Right knee taps the left calf. Inhale, lengthen back up, right leg up towards the sky. One more time, exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen up. And take your time, bend into your left leg, touch the right toes down, low runner's lunge. And take a twist, right hand down, left hand to hip, or maybe fingers lengthen up towards the sky. Another breath here. Can you reach down strong to the legs and then reach a little more through the left hand to stack the left shoulder over right. Your choice, stay here. Option for the side plank. Left leg comes up and over. Any variation with the side plank. Wherever you are, choose to stay and breathe. If you're in the side plank, can you press down, really squeeze the right side this time? And then maybe bring the gaze up past the left shoulder. And take another full breath in. On your exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath, fill up. Open mouth, let something go. All right, last time we'll flow. Inhale, right leg will lift. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. You can stay here. Option for a hurdler's pose. Breathing here. When you're ready, send the right leg back three-legged. On your next exhale, right knee to left tricep. Option for a side crow, 2 to 3 breaths. When you're ready, inhale, right leg back three-legged. And take your time carefully, right foot between the hands, high crescent lunge. On your exhale, modified pyramid, sweep the arms back, lengthen the chest forward as you straighten the right leg, holding here. See if you can get your chest parallel towards the mat. And then draw the right hip back. Option to bring hands to heart center or sweep the arms forward, biceps by the ears, a little extra core challenge. 2 more breaths here. Option to sweep the arms back. One more time, inhale, reach the fingers forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Warrior 3, strong in the right leg, left toes begin to lift, working towards that capital letter T. Any variation here with the arms. And then think about pressing a little more into the right leg to lift the right hip up, square the left hip down. Nice and slow and controlled one-legged mountain inhale brings you up to standing, left leg in towards the chest. Last thing here, figure 4, bring that left leg across, bend your knees, sink your hips. A few breaths here. Option to play with an arm balance, maybe a flying pigeon or a grasshopper. About 3 or 4 breaths. And feel free to stay here longer. We'll meet in Tadasana. If you're with me, we'll come back through that one-legged mountain and then step the feet together, Tadasana. And take a full breath in and to empty the breath out. One more time, inhale and exhale. You may choose to stay here or option for a Malasana, yogi squat. You can bring your feet out a little bit wider, heels in, toes out, bend your knees, sink your hips. Opportunity here for a crow pose. Or choose to stay and breathe. About 3 or 4 more breaths. Whenever you feel ready, you can step or jump back, chaturanga, high to low plank. Breath into upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more full breath in. Open mouth, let something go. Other side, inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, crunch left knee to left tricep. Stay here or option for the hurdler's pose. 2 breaths. When you're ready, send the left leg back three-legged. On your next exhale, left knee to right tricep. Option for side crow here, 2 to 3 breaths. When you're ready, sweep the left leg back three-legged. And take your time, step it forward. We'll meet in a high crescent lunge. Take a breath here to land, reconnect. On your next inhale, reach up through the fingers. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Straighten the left leg, sweep the arms back to airplane. Can you bring that chest to a hover? Holding here, see if you can level the hips, so draw the left hip back. Draw the belly in, reach the collarbone forward. Option to bring hands to center as you inhale, or maybe reach the fingers forward, biceps by the ears. Stay here, it will flow. Exhale, sweep the arms back to airplane. One more time, inhale, reach the fingers forward. Exhale, sweep it back. This time, warrior 3. Strong on the left leg, begin to pick up the right toes, any arm variation. A few breaths here, finding that stability. And again, can you level the hips? So think about spiraling the right inner thigh up towards the sky. And stay active through both legs. And then reach to the crown of the head, engage this core, the spinal muscles. Nice and slow and controlled, right leg in towards the chest, one-legged mountain. Inhale brings you up to standing. Last thing here, figure four, bring that right leg across, bend your knees, sink your hips. 3 to 4 breaths here to play with those arm balance variations if you'd like to take it. When you feel ready, taking your time, we'll meet in Tadasana. If you're with me, we'll unravel one-legged mountain. And then step the feet together, mountain pose. 3 breaths here at the top. See if you can press down, lengthen up, and exhale, let it go. One more time, full breath in, full breath out. This time we'll press down into the feet, inhale, reach up. And on your exhale, folding forward. We'll take Padasana here so you can bring your feet about hip or maybe shoulder distance apart. Option if you prefer, you can take the peace fingers around the big toes or slide the palms underneath the soles of the feet, palms facing up, to give your wrists a little stretch. Generous bend in the knees. Get contact with chest to thigh. On your exhale, you can straighten the legs, bend your elbows, draw the crown of the head down towards the earth. About 4 or 5 breaths here. Let the head hang heavy, let go of any tension through the spine. And then on your own time, you can release the bind. We'll heel toe the feet together, big toes to touch, and we'll make our way to a little toe stand. So you can plant the hands, lift the heels, lower the hips, and then round down into a tiny little ball. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. And then slowly we'll make our way onto our backs. You can hug the legs in towards the chest, maybe take a happy baby. And then we'll meet in Supta Baddha Konasana, finding our hip opener, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. And take about 5 or 6 more breaths. You may choose to stay here for your Shavasana. An option to extend the legs, make any last adjustments that you need. We'll be here for about a minute. If you'd like more time, you can pause the audio. Otherwise, I'll be here to bring you back into the space to close out our practice. And slowly, if you feel ready to come back to the surface, you can take a full breath in and empty the breath out. Any little movements that you need, maybe hug the legs in towards the chest. And if you wish to end class in a seat, you may slowly make your way there. Maybe bring hands to heart center. Maybe keep the eyes closed. We'll seal our practice with a single breath. Consciously fill up through the low belly, the ribs, the chest. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, let something go. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you today, and I hope to be with you next time you're on your mat.